So welcome to our Friday update. We're back. Well, it's me. There's no Ben this week. Ben's on holiday, so he's back for 1 week, then disappears off to relax in Yate. So anyway, so you got me. I'm going to cover off Shuffleboard actually today. So now I'm stood in front of a load of wonderful retro arcades, but Shuffleboard is the main crux of what we're going to talk about. But first thing, let's give away our prize mug from last week. So our prize mug winner was actually Mark Grafton. So what a Mark. The question that we asked was, do you prefer licensed pinballs or non-licensed pinballs? He prefers licensed ones, and his favourite game is Family Guy. So thanks, Mark, for commenting on there. There's an example of our mug. I don't know if it will be Terminator you get. It is a lucky dip, but one of these will be sent out to you. Jakob will do it before he goes on holiday himself. He will make sure one of these gets sent out to you this week, and we'll have another opportunity for one of you to win a prize mug at the end of this video. So let's go on to newsletter actually first. So some of you will, but some of you might not subscribe to our newsletter. So our newsletter goes out each week. Jakob, our wonderful cameraman, also does our newsletter. If you're not a subscriber at the moment, all you've got to do is go on our website, any page, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see newsletter sign up. Pop your email address in there. We promise we will not share your email address with anybody else. It'll only be us, and Jakob will send you an email each week with some interesting information. This video as well, there'll be a link to it as well. So each week we do a video, you'll get the link there, and also special offers. So I think there's 4 special offers at the bottom of today's newsletter. So he'll also send you those out, and you'll get that each week. So subscribe if you fancy it, and hopefully you will do. So on this, actually talking about this week's newsletter, we've got quite a few bits and bobs on there. In top of those special offers, we've got our West Ham pool cloth. So we've just installed a pool table with our newly licensed West Ham pool cloth at the Olympic Stadium, so at the London Stadium, I think it's now called, West Ham's new home ground. And so there's an article on there as well, but if you are a Hammers fan and you want to get yourself a West Ham pool cloth, it explains on there what you need to do and how to buy one of those pool cloths. So that's on there. We also cover off about EAG. So last week, you may well have spotted, I did a midweek video. We were at the European Amusement and Gaming Expo, which is held at the Excel Centre in London. I did a quick little walk around our stand, and we had on there about Shuffleboard. And so I thought, well, this week, let's explain to you about Shuffleboard, what's involved and how to play it. So we've quickly cut to the end there. We've got Amy and Claire are going to show us how to play. We've actually caught Amy checking her Facebook. Was that Facebook, Amy? So they're going to show us how to play it in a second, but I'm explaining to you what's involved first of all, and then we'll play a game. So first of all, so Shuffleboard. So Jakob, if you can just, I don't know, just get a bit of a pan across Shuffleboard, and we can see let's move the mug out of the way. So Shuffleboards come in a range of sizes, as short as 9 foot. Most commonly they're 12 foot or 14 foot. We've got a couple of 12 and 14 foot ones here, but they also go up as long as 22 foot. This one here is actually a 20 foot model. We range all the top manufacturers, and they're all exclusive to us. So Signature, Brunswick, Hudson, and Hurricane are the 4 brands that we do. And the anatomy of a shuffleboard is basically a cradle, which is this outside bit. This actual end bit here is called the horse collar. You've got a cradle in which the board sits. The board is made out of maple. It's like a butcher's block style creation, just lots and lots of pieces of maple glued together. And it's got an epoxy resin finish on the top, which is what the puck slides along. So this is a puck. And it slides along the wax. So this should also be called sand. Some people call it cheese because it looks a bit like parmesan. Let's just try and show you some in my palm of my hand. And this is actually a mixture of silicone and crushed walnut shells. And that's what makes the puck glide along the surface of the table like that and get down to the end of the table. Without that on there, it would just kind of skid to a halt and isn't very fun to play. Now, let's just explain the rules during a game. So let's cut and we'll go down the other end and we'll start a game of Shuffleboard. Okay, so we're down the other end of the Shuffleboard here with our amazing accounts team. So the sales team are a bit busy and the accounts team, we're really quite enthusiastic about getting involved in our video this week. So we've got Amy, who runs our accounts team, and Claire, who are going to do the demo. So first of all, we always start off by deciding who's going to go first or second. So we play, what do you call it? Rock, paper, scissors. I call it paper, scissors, stone. They laughed at me as a result of that. But anyway, right, so go.
Right, ready?
Okay, good. That was almost like it was a set. We discussed doing a setup and I said, no, let's do it properly. Right, so we've got a winner. So what do you want to do? First or second? Yeah, so tactically you always want to go second, don't go first. If you go second, you've got the last puck and you've got control of the board. You can smash it all out the way if you want, or just be tactically gentle if you wish. So if you're playing shuffleboard for the first time, always try to go second. So Amy, it's over to you. Right, I'm going to nip down the other end. This is a good first puck. So if you come down this end, Jacob, I'll explain the rules as we go. So as he's coming down, so as you're there, that black line, so Jacob will show you the black line, the puck has got to go beyond there to score anything. If you don't get that far, you don't get any points for it. So once you get to here, this whole section here, from that line up there, is 1 point. So, sorry Claire, I'm putting you off. So here we go. Claire's first go. Claire is a bit rough with it. She does, not Claire's a bit rough, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. Claire just tends to throw it a bit hard. So Amy's go then. So Amy's second go, before I put my foot in it anymore. I always seem to manage to offend somebody. There we go. Now, Amy's loved it too hard as well. Okay, so we've got 1 point at the moment. Here we go with Claire. That looks better. That is going to go round that one. So as you can see, the surface is actually concave. So it sort of started on one side and then sort of came back round here. So Claire is currently winning. So while Amy's taking a go, let me just explain. If you can just point at the end here, is you've got the scoring zone. So you've got 1 point, as I was saying, here, then you go 2, 3, 4, and that's the points you'll get. If you can get the puck to hang over the end, then that's called a hanger, and that's actually going to get you 5 points for being there. So, go on Amy, sorry, I'm putting you off. You have your go. And then I'll score this all at the end. So that's good. That's a good shot. Please stay on there. Okay, good. Right, so this is a great example. So Jakob, if you come around here, it hasn't quite gone over the line. So it's going to be 3 points. You've got to be all the way into 4 to get 4 points. But she's got 3 points. She's in the lead at the moment. Claire the Destroyer. Okay, she's gone for the tactical swerve out the edge. Will it stay on? It's staying on. It's staying on. It's good. Okay, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Was that the last one? No. You've got one more. Okay, so Amy is currently winning, so she could decide to just play it simple or be greedy and get even more points. She's being greedy. No, she's all right. She's all right there. So well, oh, no, we've got one more. Claire still wants to go. Right, so come on, Claire. Claire the Destroyer. Can she take that one out? Because she would pick up a whole load of points. Oh my God, she started out too far right. She's gone mad. So is that it? That's it. Okay, great. Well done, girls. So let's score this then and show you how it works. So we've got, so Amy was red, weren't you, Amy? Yeah. Yeah. So this is Amy's one that got into, just about into the fourth, but didn't go over the line. So that gets 3 points. And then because the next puck is from Claire, that stops anything else scoring any points. So you always get one player will score points and the other one won't. And of course you can play this in pairs, and most popularly in bars, it is played in pairs where you've got 2 people on each team taking it in turns to take their shots. So Amy for this end would pick up 3 points, and an actual match, we're not going to put you through a whole match, but an actual match is the first to 15. If you can see the scoreboards there, somebody's put 2 points on there already, which was a bit premature, but yes, you can see the 15 in there, that's where it scores up to. So it's the first to 15 wins that particular game. And that is how you play shuffleboard. So let's do a question of how can you win a prize mug, not the prize mug again, prize mug this week. I'm interested, have you played shuffleboard before? Now it's very popular in the States, that's where it all started. You'll also find it in European bars, particularly Scandinavia, Norway and Sweden. There's loads of places with shuffleboard. And you may well find it in some places in Europe or in England. So we've been selling these shuffleboards now for about 18 months. We've sold a shed load of these. So you'll find them dotted around. Have you played it? How was it? Did you enjoy it? Was it good fun? It's not going to help me if you say, Andy, I played it. It was rubbish. So try to be kind. If you've not played it, then what do you think? Does it look good? And if you want to have a game, come down here. We've got 4 shuffleboards down here. It's free to play. Come down. We'll give you a free drink. Here's the Fanta that I can model for you that I've been drinking through the whole filming process. And you can come and have a game. And we'll explain to you the rules if you need me to go through them with you again and have good fun with it. So yeah, so just leave a comment. Have you played it? Was it good fun? Where did you play it? What country? Or if it's in the UK, what bar did you play it in? And then we'll randomly pick a winner and you will win a mug next time. So that's it from me. Have yourselves a great weekend and catch up with you next week.